G'day guys, how you doing? Just put this together a little video because it's something I've been playing around with for quite a while now, and I thought it's about time actually did the video. It's all about paying attention to what you pay attention to. Yes, I am going to be reading stuff out, so I apologise in advance if my eyes aren't looking directly at you. But there's so much going on in the world today, and so much going on, we need to start paying attention to what we pay attention to. So let's go through this. So be careful what you pay attention to. Just think of the word pay. Is it not currency? Is it not paying with your energy? Think about the advertising companies. They spend thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of pounds or dollars on campaigns to get you to pay attention to what they're trying to sell you and why. Because they profit from you. Not just in monetary value, but as an energy of exchange or an exchange of energy, which is what a lot of this world is based on, which I have mentioned multiple times in my talks. We all seem to be sharing and dealing in fear porn. I don't. I try and stay away from fear porn because fear porn is something that a lot of people pay attention to, and the question is why. Well, in essence, the controllers that will go and create the narrative. The media then release it, and the truther movement will start saying things like, "Oh my God, money's going, a tsunami's going to wipe out England, and pink raindrops and blue unicorns are going to fly through the sky afterwards." Don't you realize that what you're paying attention to is actually going to go and create that for them? Your mind is one of the most powerful weapons in the world, and we can use it against them. But they keep us dumbed down with fear porn. I'm guilty of it. I've done it in the past. Let's think about this. So September 24th this year, big solar flares because something major was going to happen. Everybody said this is going to happen. I looked at this and I went, okay, let's wait and see, because I knew nothing was going to happen. September 24th, 2022, I heard the following is going to happen. A solar flare will wipe out technology. Massive earthquakes will kill thousands. And there's a video shared around the Euro government saying, we will remember where we were on this day. Well, guess what? I know exactly where I was. I was in Q-Stoke doing a workshop. So that's why I've pulled away from so many groups, because they keep sharing this shite, and it is shite. The only reason people are concerned with this is because they are too lazy to pull a finger out their arse and are not creating anything except what the controllers want them to create. So by paying attention to the fear porn, you're actually creating what the controllers want you to do. And they're sitting there laughing at you guys. Trust me, they are. I've heard monetary system's going to collapse. Big word, that. Cash is going to go. Really? Well, over 20 years they've been saying that, and it's still not happening. It's like they say, climate change, global warming, blah, blah, blah. Nothing's ever happened. Okay? And so what if the monetary system goes? What does it matter? You're only interested in this fear because it's the default mechanism in you to check the phone. I've done it. I'm sure, I'm not going to say you're all bad. I've done this as well. So listen to what other people are saying. Stop paying attention to them and pay attention to yourself and pay attention to remembering who you are and pay attention to creating a better you by focusing on you. This next bit I'm not going to make any apologies about, none at all, because this is my view as truth. As I say, I'm not going to make any apologies, but the last 3 years have been the best 3 years of my life. I know a lot of people have had problems. They've lost friends, family, etc., etc. And my condolences if they've lost loved ones. But we've lost friends and family because they said we're mad or we're conspiracy theorists. I've heard people say, I lost my job because I refused the jib jab. Just think, wasn't that a choice? Did you not have to not lose your job? But you lost the job because you didn't want to take the jib jab. But that was a choice. But I know people who kept their job, never took a jab, never wore masks, but most importantly, they got pay rises or bonuses because they didn't whinge and moan and knew who they were. And that's the most important thing, know thyself. And we're not going to wait around for someone else to tell them what to do. We all have choices, folks. Everything's an offer. If you took it, the jib jab, you had a choice. Everything is offered to you and you need to make smarter choices. None of us are victims in this. None of us. We created this mess. Not just us, our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents, etc. by paying attention to fear porn and the indoctrination, because we didn't know any different. I'm not making excuses. We didn't know any different, so we have created this. But the plus point here is we are the masters of creation. And whilst we are not united, we are creating the world we have all feared. And we have to come together. We have to be united. Drop the egos. Come together. Create a better world. So I say this. Be the master of creation and start paying attention to yourself. Create what you want. Create what you want in your life. Create that you want to be happier in your life. Don't you want to be happier in your life? Well, guess what? You have the power to do this. As some of you know, I go around the country trying to empower people. I run workshops, etc., and I try and help as many people as possibly can. But what I still see, and with what I'm doing, whilst I still see, is so many people scared of getting things wrong. Is this right color ink? Is this the right paper? Is this this? Is this this? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Well, do you know what? I don't care. I do what I want to do. But isn't that part of the learning? Making mistakes? How are you going to learn from anything if you don't make a mistake? And start learning a better way forward. Remember, everything from the government or media is a lie, but I'm not interested in that fake fictional world. I'm really not interested in it at all. I'm interested in creating a world of the living, a world with great power, a great love, and with nature all around. It's all around us anyway. Embrace it. The Garden of Eden is right in front of you. Open your eyes. See the beauty out there, folks. See the beauty in you. Pay attention to you. Do you know what? I am created in God's image, as you all are. And we all have immense, immeasurable value. And if we don't realize this and exercise and create this, then you'll never fear a financial collapse or anything else again. You won't fear anything. If you exercise it and create it, this is magical. People are still placing their trust in other people to help save them. People look to me for help. I'm not a guru. I'm not a leader. I'm not the man you should all turn to. I'm not in charge. I have no authority over you. I can't advise you. I'm not legally qualified to do that. I'm just a simple, humble man who knows a lot of shit. That's it. But I'm here to help and guide you. Give you the tools in a stand that you can do this. You are the only ones who can do this, not me. Follow your intuition. Follow your resonance. No one's going to save you except you. Simple as that. But I still see people, I still see a lot of people spending a lot of money, spending a lot of their hard-earned currency, their sweat equity for a quick fix, or how can I get at this? And they're doing it with reams and reams of paperwork. You don't need all this. You just need to know who the man or woman is in your life, and that no one has authority over that man or the woman. You write the authority yourself. It has author written in it, folks. And yes, some paperwork is needed because we're playing in their system. I'm not going to say you have to get rid of all the paperwork, but when I see reams and reams of it, then I know there's an issue. So processes we use are simple. So I think this is right. So next time someone says it's going to rain death on you, soda flares wiping you out and pink unicorns farting pigs out their arse as they travel over us, don't pay attention to any of it, please. Pay attention to what you want to create. Stop listening, stop watching, stop writing fear porn, stop sharing the fear porn. This truth movement is sharing so much fear, and it's keeping people dumbed down even more. Just go out there, folks. Live the life you want to do as the man or woman you are. That said, that's all I've got to say. Pay attention to what you're paying attention to, and most importantly, be you. Remember, everything comes from love. Love thyself, know thyself. Much love to you guys. Have a beautiful weekend.